What's up, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now, I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm actually going to show you this game of Hardcore Kill Confirmed in its entirety, just because of the pure, insane madness that goes on in this map. We've got teammates killing teammates for tags, we've got a guy with a shotgun that has the range of the entire fucking map. It's just absolute madness. As you can see, obviously, we are playing on NUKETOWN. This map, I love this map just purely because the spawns are literally flipping every 3 seconds. Just a bit of background, I am using the Ruin, I'm using Overdrive, as you can see, because you've got to get to the tags as quickly as possible, you've got to get to the enemy as quickly as possible to try and get as many kills as you possibly can to be able to do what you need to do. I'm using the Razorback, I have got stock on it, and I've also got fast mags. Perks that I'm using, standard, I'm using Overclock, I'm using Ghost for tier 1, for tier 2, I'm using Fast Hands, for tier 3, I'm using Dead Silence, but I'm also using, as a little bit of an additional extra, I'm using the Tac Mask. Now the reason that I'm using the Tac Mask is that we played on NUKETOWN before in this game, and what I was finding was that I was getting stunned, I was getting absolutely... well, I don't know what else you could say, just everything, concussion grenades, everything were coming out, and I thought, right, I think I can do okay against this team. I just need to make sure that I've got my tac mask on to make sure that it works well. Now, you know me, I've kind of gotten into the habit of chopping up my videos to try and get it to where I can get it down to maybe like 5 or 6 minutes. But this video is obviously, it's over 8 minutes long, but there's kind of quite a good reason for that, just because the map itself, it's just insane. You literally need to have, you need to be, you know how like predators have eyes on the front of their head because they can see everything directly in front of them, and that's just the way that they are. You need to be almost like the prey with your eyes kind of more towards the side of your head, so you've got a better field of view. Do you know what I need? I need the lens out of my GoPro camera, because that gives me 120 degrees field of vision, so I can kind of see a little bit behind me at the same time as well, because it's just mental. The spawns flip constantly, all the time, and there is just not a damn thing that you can actually do about it. It is just on another level of stupidness. One of the things that I do want to mention within this video, more than anything, is that I hate, detest, despise, want to go around to the person's house and teabag them, as my name suggests, shotgunners. The range on some of the shotguns are just absolutely loopy. There was this one kid that had the shotgun. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the Brecci. I'm getting killed and I'm like, I can't even see where I'm getting killed from. Because you know how normally on Hardcore, where you get shot and you get killed, you die, and then in the direction you can kind of see the person that's killed you, and you get a kind of fair idea for what's going on. In this, no idea whatsoever at all. I had no idea what was going on. It was just... oh, it was just annoying. I'm jumping around like a squirrel to try and stop them from being able to get me, all sorts of stuff. And this is one of the things that I have noticed since I've started doing this Kill Confirmed challenge, is that I've started, like, I've suddenly become really good with the Weevil, which is quite amusing. But I'm finding that I'm actually wall running a lot more and trying to come at people from sort of weirder, stranger angles, so as to kind of flank them a little bit better and to make the movement a little bit more. And this is probably the first time that I'm actually going to say this, but how we all want Call of Duty to go back to boots on the ground and everything and stuff like that, which, yeah, we do, it's great. But actually, when you're doing a specific objection type, and you start doing a little bit more wall running, and you start doing a little bit more bounce and trying to use it to your advantage, it's amazing how much of a difference it actually makes once you start to get kind of a little bit better at it, and you start to be able to do certain things. I mean, at this point here, I'm just thinking to myself, I just need to stop for a second and breathe, because I haven't got a clue what's going on or what's happening. This probably cost me getting the 50. I don't get the 50. We'll get into the score in a second. I don't get the 50, but there are a couple of occasions on it where if I'd managed to go on a slightly longer kill streak, and it comes in kind of more towards the end, where I literally think I'm about 25 points off of getting my Cerberus. Had I been able to get my Cerberus up, I would have managed, I reckon, I would have managed to do the challenge this time around. and it would have been absolutely fine. And like Gray said when he laid out the challenge, you cannot be bothered about your KD in this game when you try to go for this challenge. This challenge is purely about just grabbing flags. That's all that you need to do on it, is just grab flags and try and kill as many people as is humanly possible. And just forget your KD, because you are rushing like nobody's business, and you're just trying to put in work and pretty much just destroy people to such a standard that it absolutely, well, it just allows you to be able to do this challenge. Now, in the end, at the very end of this, and for whatever reason, my Elgato, I had another program open, and my Elgato was acting really strange, to the point where it was, you just got that usual sort of shredding within the sort of the picture, within the window, so it just wasn't recording properly. So I had to stop my Elgato, and then I had to go back into theatre to then allow me to sort of pull the game. But I've noticed something. I don't know if anybody else has noticed this. When you're actually in theatre at the moment, my games are stopping, particularly on Kill Confirmed, literally before the last tag is collected. It's really weird the way that it does it, but it just stops before you actually get to the end. I know theatre modes, mine's really weird, because sometimes it doesn't tell you what your kills are, and you know, when you go to select it, it'll tell you what your kills are and everything and all those good bits and pieces. Mine doesn't do that, or if it does, it only does it occasionally, which is highly infuriating, but it's just one of those things. Like I said, I just wanted to bring you this gameplay. So in the end, I end up getting 45 kills, I end up collecting 40 tags. I think my points in this game are 7,050. The closest person to me on my team got 3,000 and a bit points. So I was just absolutely tearing it up in this game. That's going to do it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to bring you this really quick, I say quick, full gameplay, and just show you just how bonkers it was. And I'm really proud of this one, and I'm getting closer to that 50 confirms. If you have enjoyed the video, please don't forget to click the like button. If you are new to my channel, please also don't forget to subscribe. And we will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for stopping by. Gibbon out. Peace!